Okay, good morning, everybody. Uh, Good morning, all of you. So, this is Krishna, HOD of Zoology, Sri Vasavi Degree College. Today, I am going to start digestion mechanism. Once again, I repeat, what is digestion? What is digestion? Sangeeta, tell me, what is digestion? What is digestion? Busra, tell me better. What is
The the breakdown of complex molecules into the simple molecules like glucose, amino acid, fatty acid, and glycerol in the presence of a hydrolytic enzyme is called digestion.
Okay, very good, super, super. Nice. Okay, very excellent definition. Definition, digestion mechanism. You must be put your notes on your notes. Digestion mechanism. Okay, so digestion mechanism. The complex molecules of carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, which are break down into simple molecules, that is glucose, amino acids, fatty acids, in the presence of hydrolytic enzymes is called digestion. Okay, digestion mechanism can be divided into three parts. Can be divided into three categories are there. Okay, what type of food we are intaking? What type of food we are intaking? Come on, tell me. So, intaking food material, ingestion of food material, like I think already have had breakfast, like idli, chapati, puri, like any other material, food material we are intaking, we are ingestion, right? So that food material which contains carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids, and other micronutrients are there. Okay, so these complex mainly micronutrients are there. What are the micronutrients? Number one, carbohydrate. Number two, proteins. Number three, lipids. These are the macronutrients are there. These macronutrients which are so very important thing, which are mainly digestion takes place. Now I would like to start three types of categories: carbohydrate digestion, protein digestion, and lipid digestion. Carbohydrate digestion, lipid digestion, sorry, protein digestion, and lipid digestion also there. You must put title carbohydrate digestion. Carbohydrate digestion. So, where the carbohydrates or digestion takes place? Where the carbohydrate digestion takes place? Okay, now. So that is very important thing. Um, Sorry. Okay, so first one carbohydrate digestion, second one protein digestion, third one lipid digestion. Carbohydrate digestion. Now I would like to start. Okay, carbohydrate digestion, where the carbohydrate digestion takes place. Number one, the carbohydrate digestion takes place in buccal cavity with salivary gland. Carbohydrate digestion should not take place in stomach. Carbohydrate digestion takes place in pancreatic juice. Carbohydrate digestion takes place in intestinal fluid. Okay, these are the four categories, right? Very important. Number one, very important thing. What ma? So you know very well, buccal cavity or in the buccal cavity, carbohydrate digestion takes place in the buccal cavity or salivary gland or saliva. What ma? For example, the saliva which contains taline and enzyme or amylase and enzyme. Taline and enzyme or amylase and enzyme. Already we discussed. Number one step, especially for in saliva or buccal cavity, okay, the carbohydrate type that is starch only. The starch break down into maltose and dextrose sugars. in the presence of salivary amylase enzyme. In the presence of salivary amylase enzyme. Salivary amylase enzyme. So that is very important, right? Once again I repeat the mechanism. What ma? The carbohydrate type, the starch breakdown into dextrose and maltose sugar. Dextrose and maltose sugar, right? In the presence of an hydrolytic enzyme of salivary amylase. What ma? Salivary amylase type. Okay, so that is very important. Clear? Next, so I would like to share a screen share. Okay. See, today we are going to start the PowerPoint. Digestion of carbohydrates, protein and fat. So digestion of carbohydrates. For example, okay, see in the mouth, okay, the digestion of carbohydrates start with that means dietary carbohydrates, that is salivary alpha amylase. So these dietary carbohydrates which contain starch especially, okay, the starch converted into dextrose sugars and polysaccharides and maltose sugars with the presence of salivary glands. Once again I repeat now, the starch, especially the starch, break down into maltose and dextrose sugars, and remaining polysaccharides should not directly enter, and sucrose direct enter. Lactose should not directly enter into the dietary carbohydrates in the mouth. Mouth nothing but buccal cavity. So that is very important. Okay, now see the digestion of carbohydrates. Okay, so the polysaccharides, oligosaccharides. Okay, so should not digestion takes place in the mouth. That means buccal cavity. Okay, only in the buccal cavity, only in the mouth, only in the saliva. What ma? Starch breakdown into maltose and dextrose sugar. That is only. Okay, so that is very, very important. And this food which is enters into stomach, this food which is enters into in the stomach, there is no carbohydrate digestion. There is no carbohydrate digestion because of, okay, in the stomach, remembering one thing, in the stomach there is no that means absence of carbohydrate digestion enzymes. That's why the carbohydrates should not digested in the stomach, and directly what happened ma? These carbohydrates are enters into small intestine, already told you yesterday. Okay, so what ma? So yesterday already, what are the pancreatic juice enzymes? Anybody can say? Busra, tell me. Busra, Rajita, Adiba, Varun, tell me ma.
Pancreatic enzymes are TOC, that is trypsin, amylase, lipase, and chymotrypsin.
Okay, very nice, excellent answer. Right? Excellent, excellent. Okay, remaining people to mute ma. Okay, so what beta in trypsin, amylase, okay, and what ma? Next, chymotrypsin, talk nothing but trypsin, amylase, lipase, and chymotrypsin. But in these four enzymes, which is carbohydrate digestion enzyme? That is amylase. That is what ma? Amylase. Okay, that amylase is called pancreatic amylase. What ma? Pancreatic amylase. In the intestine, what happened ma? So very, very important. See, for example, polysaccharides are break down into disaccharides in the presence of pancreatic amylase. If disaccharides are break down into monosaccharides in the presence of pancreatic amylase, right? Next one. So monosaccharides like glucose, galactose, fructose are formed in the what happened in my small intestine. So sorry, pancreas. Remembering one thing. Okay, so very, very important. In pancreas, I'm saying that. In pancreas. Once I repeat, in pancreas of carbohydration, in pancreatic juice, number one, polysaccharides are breakdown into disaccharides. Disaccharides are breakdown into monosaccharides, that is glucose. But in pancreatic juice, okay, in pancreas, the completely carbohydrates should not digestion. What are the end product of pancreas? Come on, tell me. First one, polysaccharides break down into disaccharides. Disaccharides are break down into monosaccharides. What are the end products? Here, disaccharides are there, monosaccharides are there. Okay, na? Very, very important. Not complete digestion takes place in the pancreas. Once again, I repeat. Okay, polysaccharides are converted into disaccharides. If any disaccharides are there in the food material, the disaccharide are converted into monosaccharide, that is glucose, right? So that is very important in pancreatic juice, right? So very, very important in the presence of pancreatic amylase enzyme. Okay, now this food material which is enters into small intestine, So what happened here in the small intestine? What are the enzymes are there for carbohydrate? Anybody can say? In small intestine, what are the enzymes are there in the come on, tell me, what are the enzymes are there for the carbohydrate digestion? Already told you yesterday.
Pancreatic amylase enzyme.
No. I am asking about the small intestine, not pancreas completed. In small intestine. Small intestine, already told you.
Peptides.
Tell me, Rekha.
Peptidase, monopeptidase.
Peptidase, monopeptidase, that is responsible for protein digestion. Okay, yesterday I already told you, ma. I would like to reveal. Okay, any Radhika, Rajita, Chettare Varana? Okay, so I would like to, don't bother about that. I would like to. What are the small intestine enzymes? Carbohydrate digestion enzymes. You must be titled small intestine. In the small intestine carbohydrate digestion enzymes. Number one, sucrase. Number two, maltase. Number three, lactase. Okay, these are the three enzymes are there. Three enzymes. For example, so what is the important of sucrase? The sucrase enzyme, what happened, ma? The sucrose is a disaccharide. The sucrose is breakdown into form of what happened, ma? Glucose fructose in the presence of sucrase. In the presence of sucrase enzyme. Once again I repeat, what happened, ma? In carbohydrate digestion in small intestine, what happened, beta? So for example, glucose, galactose, fructose should be formed in the small intestine, right? So in the diagram, what a diagram given? Once again I repeat, sucrose is a disaccharide. The disaccharide is breakdown into monosaccharide. Sucrose is a disaccharide is breakdown into monosaccharide, that is glucose and fructose in the presence of sucrase and enzyme. In the presence of sucrase and enzyme, remembering one thing, so that is very important. Next step, what happened, ma? The next step is called maltose is breakdown into two glucose molecules. Maltose is breakdown into two glucose molecules in the presence of maltase and enzyme. In the presence of maltase and enzyme. Here maltose is a disaccharide. Glucose is a monosaccharide. In the presence of what enzyme? What enzyme? Tell me. What enzyme?
Maltase enzyme.
Okay, nice, very good. So maltase is an enzyme, right? So this maltase and enzyme is responsible for hydrolytic enzyme is responsible for to break down the maltose sugar into two glucose molecules. That is the second step of in small intestine carbohydrate digestion. Third step, okay, lactose is a disaccharide. The lactose is breakdown into galactose and glucose. lactose is a disaccharide. This lactose is break down into galactose and glucose. In the presence of lactase and enzyme. In the presence of what lactase and enzyme, right? So this is a important about three enzymes are there. Okay now, what number one? Small intestine carbohydrate digestion. Number one, sucrase and enzyme. Number two, maltase and enzyme. Number three, lactase and enzyme. What is the function of lactase enzyme? Sucrase enzyme. Sucrose break down into glucose fructose in the presence of sucrase. Maltose break down into two glucose molecules in the presence of maltase enzyme. Okay. Right. Next one. Next what lactose break down into galactose and glucose in the presence of lactase enzyme. This is what happened So monosaccharides are formed in the small intestine. Completely carbohydrate digestion takes place. Completely carbohydrate digestion takes place in the small intestine. Then these glucose, galactose, fructose should be formed. Glucose, galactose, fructose. There is no any complex molecules. Only simple molecules are formed. That should be what happened enters into through the villi and microvilli with help of active transport. With help of active transport into blood, that is absorption takes place, right? So this is important. Yeah? For example, already told you now. So you must be seeing the diagram. There are digestion of carbohydrates in the small intestine. There are also enzymes associated with that means enterocytes, the small intestine called brush border. Enzyme this includes lactase, maltase, sucrase. For example, maltose. See here, maltose is break down into glucose. Maltose is a disaccharide. Disaccharide is break down into glucose. The presence of maltase, right? So here also same. Isomaltase also one type of maltase. Next is sucrose. Sucrose is a disaccharide. Okay, it is break down into sucrase in the presence of sucrase enzyme. Break down into glucose. See here glucose structure and fructose. Okay, and lactose is break down into galactose and glucose. The presence of lactase enzyme already given. So these are the enzymes are responsible for carbohydrate digestion in small intestine. Understood? So come on, tell me. Anybody can say? Anybody can say? What are the digestion enzymes are there in salivary gland? What are the digestion enzymes in the pancreatic juice? What are the digestion enzymes in the small intestine? Anybody can say? Tell me better.
Digestive enzymes in pancreatic juice is trypsin, chymotrypsin, amylase.
I am asking about only carbohydrate digestion, beta. Only carbohydrate digestion.
Okay, that means sucrase enzyme, na?
You must be sequence order. Saliva, that means buccal cavity. If the stomach is there, anyone, pancreatic juice and intestine. Already told you 4 steps now, beta. Once and I repeat. Ushra.
Again, repeat the question, sir.
I am asking about what are the digestion enzymes are there in the 4 steps already told you, na? Salivary gland digestion, carbohydrate digestion enzyme. Is there any stomach? Is there any pancreatic juice? Is there any small intestine? Okay, what are the enzymes are there? I am asking about. Carbohydrate digestion only. Carbohydrate digestion only.
Carbohydrate digestion start into the buccal cavity, salivary glands, intestinal fluid. The
Okay.
carbohydrate digestion does not take place in stomach.
Okay.
And next, it is enters into small intestine. In the small intestine, the enzymes, following enzymes are present. That is sucrose enzyme. The sucrose breakdown, sucrase enzyme. The sucrose breakdown into glucose and fructose in the presence of sucrase and enzyme.
Okay.
And next, the maltase enzyme is present. In maltose breakdown into 2-glucose in the presence of maltase and enzyme. And next, lactase enzyme is present. In this, lactose breakdown into glucose and lactose in the presence of lactase and enzyme.
Wow, super, excellent.
In this small intestine, carbohydrate digestion takes place in this small intestine only. Next, complete simple molecules enters into the large intestine through the blood serum. It is enters into the blood serum through the villi.
Okay, very good, very good. Nice, nice, excellent, 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 excellent. Okay, now you must be titled next lipid digestion. Padma, lipid digestion of lipids. Next what beta? Digestion of lipids. Okay, see the digestion of lipids. Okay, so breakdown of lipids into fatty acids and glycerides is called lipid digestion. Breakdown of large fats, large lipids are breakdown into fatty acids and glycerol in the presence of hydrolytic enzyme. That is called lipase. The enzyme is called what ma? Lipase. What are the digestive enzymes or for the lipid digestion enzyme? Only lipid, only lipase. The lipase enzyme which is slightly present in the what happened ma? It is present in the salivary, the saliva, number one part. Number two, it is slightly few amount of the lipase present in the okay stomach. Next, the lipase more amount of the lipase which is present in the pancreatic juice, and more amount of the lipase enzyme which is present in the small intestine. These are the 4 steps. Okay, and very important thing. Now I would like to start. For example, see. Lingual lipase. Lingual lipase is the secreted by intrinsic salivary glands, the tongue, digests a small amount of fat while food is still into mouth but becomes more active at the acidic pH of the stomach. Right? Simply, actually, the fat should not slightly digestion takes place in the saliva. That means salivary lipase. And some of the fat which is digestion, some of the fat, some of the lipids which are digestion takes place in the stomach, which is called gastric lipase. That is acidic lipase, right? So this is very, very important. But completely the fat should not digestion takes place. Right? Now, let us coming to the point. The huge lipids are break down into small fats in the presence of what happened ma? Bile juice. The large fats are big fats are break down into small fats, not complete digestion, that not fatty acid, not glycerol. Simply large fats, big fats are break down into small fats in the presence of bile juice, but not digestion takes place here. That is called emulsification. That is called what ma? Emulsification. Emulsification. Big fats are break down into small pieces of the fats. That is in the presence of bile juice. That is in the presence of bile salts and bile pigments. Right? So then next what ma? So the fat digestion takes place in pancreatic juice. In pancreatic juice, that is lipase enzyme is present. For example, see. You know very well, okay, triglycerides are converted into monoglycerides. That means the fats are completely should not digestion takes place in the pancreatic juice. Triglycerides, polyglycerides are converted into triglycerides. Triglycerides are converted into diglycerides. Diglycerides are converted into monoglycerides. That means fatty acids. Okay, in the presence of lipase enzyme. Once again I repeat, polyglycerides converted into triglycerides. Triglycerides are converted into diglycerides. Diglycerides are converted into monoglycerides. Okay, in the presence of lipase. Okay, so that is what ma? In the end product of pancreatic juice, what are the end products? Triglycerides, diglycerides, monoglycerides, fatty acids and glycerol also to be formed. Right? So because of the fat should not digestion takes place in the fat should not digestion takes completely fat should not digestion in the pancreatic juice. Right? So completely the fats or digestion. These diglycerides are converted into breakdown into monoglycerides. Monoglycerides converted into fatty acids and glycerol. Completely digestion takes place in the small intestine. That is in the presence of small intestine and lipase enzyme. Okay. So see for example, so the digestion gastric lipase makes a lot. That means larger contribution of fat digestion. That means only 10 to 15%. Okay, most of the fat, already told you, most of the fat, okay, digestion occurs in the small intestine through the action of pancreatic lipase. Already told you, na? Tri converted into di converted into mono converted glycerol and fatty acids, right? So in the presence of, so that is lipase. Already told you, lingual lipase, okay, gastric lipase, pancreatic triglyceride lipase, and what happened ma, for example pancreatic, so these are the lipase enzymes simply, which is responsible for most of the nearly 70 to 80% of the digestion takes place in the pancreas, right? So that is very important. So which cells are which are responsible for this digestion? For example, see, for example, in the small intestine, triglycerides are there. This is a lipase enzyme. Triglycerides, this is the lipase enzyme, which break down into monoglycerides and fatty acids. Triglycerides are break down into lipase enzyme, break down into monoglycerides and fatty acids in the presence of. So that is complete. This is small intestine. This is a microvilli. Okay, now. So which is takes place in the small intestine. Okay, already given simple what ma breakdown fat globules. Okay, these fat globules are emulsified by bile, which made in the liver, stored in the gallbladder. Already told you, na? The large fats, big fats are break down into small piece of the fats in the presence of bile juice. Bile juice, which contains bile salts and bile pigments. Bile salts and bile pigments, right? This is very important. And see the monoglycerides and fatty acids. Monoglycerides means glycerol. Fatty acids produced by which enzyme? Already told you. For example, see, this is a monoglyceride and fatty acids, which are produced by which enzyme? Lipase. Without lipase enzyme, the triglyceride should not break down, should not converted, should not pieces into monoglycerides and fatty acids, right? So that is responsible by what happened by lipase enzyme. So this lipase action aggregate to form of spherical structure called micelle. That means micelles. Okay, so these lipase enzyme to aggregate to activate the enzyme, the structure called the spherical structure called micelles. Okay, very very important. So many times asked question entrance level. Which cells are responsible for to aggregate the lipase enzyme activation function? The production of monoglycerides, fatty acids in the presence of lipids. Which cells? That is micelles. That is what micelles. So, for example, see, this is a, for example, lysophospholipid. This is important for entrance level. Micelles, this is bile salts. Intestinal cells, so many breakdowns are formed, and directly these intestinal cells which are enters into what happen triglycerides. These all the micelles are very important for the production of lipase enzyme. Okay, got my concept? Okay, lipase digestion completed. Lipase digestion completed. Now I would like to start the step is protein digestion. Digestion of proteins. Digestion of proteins. Once and I repeat. Digestion of proteins definition. Breakdown of proteins into amino acids in the presence of hydrolytic enzyme of protein digestion enzyme. Okay, na? The proteins are break down into amino acids. That is called digestion of proteins. For example, Protein digestion enzymes in saliva is absent. Is absent, very important. Protein digestion takes place in gastric juice. Protein digestion takes place in the gastric juice. What, ma? For example, what? Come on, tell me. In gastric juice, what are the important of? Come on, tell me. Okay. What, ma? What are the gastric juice enzymes are there? Tell me. Anybody say? Anyone say? Rekha, Bushra, Rajita, Radhika, Varun.
Gastric juice is trypsin enzyme is present, slightly hydrolytic lipase enzyme is present in gastric juice.
Okay. Inka.
Protein
Next.
digestion also happen in gastric juice.
Okay. Very good. Okay. One more. Already told me, na. Okay. So renin also there. What is the mechanism is there in the especially for stomach? Okay. I would like to say a small title. The gastric juice, the protein digestion in the gastric juice. What are the enzymes are there actually? Number one, okay, number one, first of all, the HCl function. HCl function. First function, the HCl to kill the bacteria, to kill the microorganism in the food. Number one. Number two, what happened, ma? So, what are the number two very important thing?
Pepsinogen into pepsin.
Inactivate enzymes, sir.
Okay. What are the inactivate enzymes?
They activate the inactivate.
Okay, very good, very good. So, what, ma? Enzymes are what?
Pepsinogen prorenin.
Okay. What are the inactive enzymes, ma? Varun?
Pepsinogen prorenin and inactive enzymes.
Very good, very good, very good. Super, super, very good. So, you must be mute change, ma, koncham sound వస్తుంది, right? Okay. Inactive enzymes, nothing but second step. The pepsinogen is converted into pepsin. Pepsinogen is converted into pepsin. Okay, in the presence of what happened, ma? So, very important HCl. Right? That is clear. The third step, prorenin is converted into pepsinogen is inactive activation enzyme, that is pepsin. Prorenin is activated. Prorenin is activated.
Convert.
Prorenin is activated into renin in the presence of HCl. Okay, na? So very, very important. Now the activation enzymes pepsin and renin should be formed. Next, fourth step. Fourth step. What happened, ma? Fourth step. For example, the protein. That means so the proteins are converted into peptones. Proteins are converted into peptones in the presence of pepsin enzyme. The proteins are converted into peptones in the presence of what happened, ma? What happened in the presence of pepsin enzyme. Okay, here the first protein digestion is started. Right? Here. Now, what happened, ma? For example, the milk converted into curd. Milk converted into curd in the help of what happened, ma? Renin enzyme. Very, very important renin enzyme. The milk converted into curd in the presence of renin enzyme. Cofactor, that is calcium. In the presence of renin with the calcium is called form of curd. Very, very important thing. So actually, the renin and enzyme should not secreted in the adult. The renin enzyme, more amount of the renin enzyme, less amount of the renin should be produced in the adult. But whereas the renin enzyme is produced, more amount of the renin is produced in those who are milk feeders. That means childhood age. The people, for example, 0 to 2 years, 0 to 2 year children, they are depending upon feeding of mother milk, right? Is it right or not? Is it right or not, ma? Feeding of mother milk. So that's why in that boy, what happened, ma? renin it more amount of this. That's why the renin more secretion, the renin more amount of the renin should be secreted in children only, up to 2 years only. Okay, so that is very important now. So this is a important about what happened ma protein digestion takes place in the gastric juice. Then that food which is enters into small, that means the digestion takes place in the what happened pancreatic juice. The digestion takes place in the protein digestion takes place in pancreatic juice. What happened? Already in the gastric juice, peptones are formed. Okay, so the peptones are converted into polypeptide, tripeptide, dipeptide, and monopeptide amino acids. Peptones are break down into poly, tri, di amino acids in the presence of what happened ma? So trypsin and chymotrypsin enzyme. Trypsin and chymotrypsin enzyme, very important thing. But simple, very important thing. Actually here note what ma? Actually trypsin and chymotrypsin is there in inactive state. What state? Come on, tell me. Anybody can say? Ma? Okay, hello, are you there?
Trypsin is present in the trypsinogen and chymotrypsin is present in chymotrypsinogen. It is activated by an enzyme is called enterokinase.
Very good, very good. Which the enterokinase which is secreted from? Enterokinase secreted from what ma?
Enterokinase is secreted from the intestinal glands,
Okay, very good, excellent.
but it is working on pancreatic juice.
Okay, nice, very good, excellent. Right ma, very good, thank you very much. Okay, so right, what happened beta? So in the pancreatic protein digestion, okay, first of all the step is started. First what ma? First trypsinogen is converted into trypsin in the presence of enterokinase, or it is also called enteropeptidase. Okay, so for example, 100% of trypsin, trypsinogen, out of 100%, 1% of trypsin form in the presence of enterokinase. If trypsin is activated, 1% trypsin is activated, remaining 99% of trypsinogen break down into trypsin in the presence of self-trypsin. That's why very important, note down, very important. Trypsin is a autocatalyst enzyme. What ma? Trypsin is a autocatalyst enzyme. Very important. Okay na? Clear? So once I repeat. Come on, tell me. See.
Yes, sir.
Okay na? Autocatalyst enzyme. Clear? For example, here enteropeptidase is there. See, enteropeptidase is there. Enterokinase. Here trypsinogen is there. Trypsin is formed in the presence of enteropeptidase and enterokinase. For example, this 100% of trypsinogen, only 1% of trypsin is to be activated by the enterokinase. And remaining 99% of trypsinogen break down into form of trypsin in the presence of self-trypsin. And the chymotrypsin are converted into chymotrypsin. Chymotrypsin is also converted into chymotrypsin in the presence of trypsin. That's why the trypsin is called what beta? Trypsin is called what beta? Autocatalyst enzyme. Autocatalyst enzyme, very important. So many times asked a question in the examination level. Clear?
Sir, say once again, sir. Please,
Once I
sir.
repeat. Okay, clear. No problem. For example, see, if it in the what happened ma? Pancreatic juice, for example, pancreatic juice, okay, 100% of trypsinogen is there. 100% of chymotrypsinogen is there. 100% of out of 100% of trypsinogen, only 1% to activate into trypsin in the presence of enterokinase enzyme. Clear? Enterokinase enzyme. The enterokinase which is secreted from small intestine. Only 1% of trypsin is activated. But this 1% of trypsin to activate whole remaining 99% of trypsinogen or 100% of chymotrypsinogen converted into trypsin and chymotrypsin in the presence of self-trypsin. Okay, now clear? Radhika, that's why the trypsin is called autocatalyst enzyme. Autocatalyst enzyme. That's very, very important, right? So this is very, very important. That's why I showing that means trypsin breakdown into trypsin, chymotrypsin into breakdown into chymotrypsin in the presence of trypsin. Okay, that's why this trypsin is called autocatalyst enzyme. For example, see, so already we discussed this point already completed. We already discussed the point. That point I am showing in the PowerPoint. Protein digestion begins with the stomach. Already told you, with the enzyme of pepsin. Okay, the pepsin, it is secreted by the chief cells or peptic cells, the gastric glands. Chief cells, or for example, chief and parietal cells are there. Chief and parietal cells which are to secrete the pepsinogen. Okay, this pepsinogen break down into pepsin in the presence of HCl. In the presence of HCl. See, it is secreted by the chief cell. Chief, nothing but it is the peptic cells or zymogen cells. Gastric glands are the form of pepsinogen. HCl help to convert the pepsin into the active enzyme of pepsin. HCl is convert the pepsin into active enzyme of the pepsin. Right? Already told you. The diet is less than 15% of the indigested protein. Only 15% of the protein, digestion of protein takes place in the stomach only. Right? And small intestine. The small intestine, right? So duodenum, the small intestine, but intestinal, that means pancreas is completed. Duodenum is also normally protected for the gastric juice, layer of mucus. There is also release alkaline pancreatic juice, neutralize the chyme. Okay, very important thing, actually, remembering one thing. For example, this is stomach. Actually, in the stomach, chyme is a partially digested food. Partially digested food which contains gastric juice. Which is enters into duodenum. Na? The chyme is actually acidic nature. The acidic nature of the chyme should be neutralized with pancreatic bicarbonates. Neutralized with pancreatic bicarbonates. Already told you in the pancreatic juice. Talk, trypsin, amylase, lipase, chymotrypsin and bicarbonates. The bicarbonates alkalines which are to that means to neutralize the pancreatic chyme. That means chyme, partially digested chyme. Then also alkaline juice from the duodenal glands. Okay, so this completely in the duodenum. In the duodenum, the food is to be neutralized. The food is to be neutralized. Okay, by the help of pancreatic and bile juice also. Okay, now already told you, for example, proteins. The majority of the protein digestion occurs in the small intestine. Okay, with the pancreatic enzymes. Okay, that means duodenum. Pancreatic juice which is enters into the duodenum. Okay, that is such as a trypsin, chymotrypsin. Okay, and the brush border enzymes such as a carboxypeptidase, elastase, aminopeptidase. These are the peptidase enzymes which are responsible for in small intestine. Okay, actually already told you that trypsin is released from the form of pancreas in the form of what? Trypsinogen. Right? Already told you. It is activated by what enzyme? Enterokinase. What enzyme? Enterokinase enzyme. Right? So an enzyme secreted by the mucosa of the small intestine. Already told you. Trypsin will then convert trypsinogen into more trypsin. Okay, trypsin will convert the trypsin into more trypsin. That's why the trypsin is called, come on tell you ma. Trypsin is called what ma? The trypsin enzyme is called what?
Right,
Auto
trypsin is
catalyst.
also called
Auto
Catalyst.
very good, very good. Okay. It is also called chymotrypsin and procarboxypeptidase enzyme, the active forms, okay, in the presence of trypsin. That's why the trypsin is called what happened, ma? It is called a self, that means self enzyme or auto catalyst enzyme. Auto catalyst enzyme. Okay. So this is very important. And see, and one more important thing. So already told you what is the mechanism. Okay, peptones, especially for in pancreas, peptones, polypeptides, dipeptide, tripeptide, monopeptide. Okay, in small intestine digestion, in small intestine protein digestion, what ma? In small intestine, tripeptidase, the tripeptide are converted into, breakdown into dipeptide in the presence of peptidase. That is tripeptidase. Dipeptides are converted into monopeptidase. That is called dipeptidase. Monopeptides are converted into amino acids in the presence of monopeptidase. Finally, in the small intestine, what ma? Completely the proteins are digestion takes place. Finally, what ma? The proteins are completely digestion takes place in the what happened ma? Small intestine. Okay, so in the small intestine, carbohydrates are converted into glucose, lipids are converted into fatty acids and glycerol, proteins are converted into amino acids. Amino acids. So these are all the completely what happened ma. For example, okay, see, completely the food is completely digestion into the small intestine. Then these glucose, amino acids, fatty acids and glycerol, which is enters into bloodstream through the microvilli absorption function, into bloodstream through the diffusion. So through the process of diffusion through the microvilli and villi, it's called absorption. Then assimilation. Assimilation nothing but these glucose, amino acids and fatty acids are reached to target tissues, reach to all tissues and cells for the development, growth, defense. They utilize, the cells are utilized this type of nutrients for the development, for the growth, for the defense, etc., is called assimilation. Is called what ma? Assimilation. So this is a completely what happened ma? That means carbohydrate digestion, protein digestion, lipid digestion. Okay, so takes place. It will be asking long question. What is digestion? To describe the carbohydrate, to describe the nutrient digestion. That means you must be right. Carbohydrate digestion, protein digestion, lipid digestion. Okay, carbohydrate digestion start with what happened? Amylase, that means salivary amylase. Okay, and what happened? Ma? Pancreatic amylase and what ma? Intestinal sucrase, maltase, lactase. Okay, lipid digestion, that means salivary lipase, gastric lipase, and pancreatic lipase and intestinal lipase. Protein digestion, what happened ma? So protein digestion should not take place in the saliva. Protein digestion start with pepsin, okay, renin, and peptidase, that means trypsin, chymotrypsin, and peptidase enzymes, which are responsible. Completely that all food material which is digestion takes place in the small intestine. Okay, then these molecules which are enters into, okay, through the active transport into bloodstream through the diffusion process with help of finger-like structure projections, microvilli and villi is called absorption. Then these molecules which reach to cells and tissues for the development, for the growth, for the defense of any other function. Okay, so that is called assimilation. Okay, completely ingestion, movement, physical and chemical digestion, movement, okay, absorption and assimilation, and enters into bloodstream. The remaining part, remaining material, waste material enters into what happened ma large intestine, and through the rectum the fecal material remove outside. That is called elimination. So this is the important about okay, digestion, okay, of the completely human being. One more important we'll explain tomorrow. Okay, what is cellular digestion? That means cellulose digestion, and what is the types of digestion, and what are the gastrointestinal hormones are involving for the digestion. That is a last topic. We'll explain tomorrow. So I hope all of you understand. This question, right? ఓకేనా, అర్థమైందా అందరికీ? థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. దిస్ ఇస్ కృష్ణ, హెచ్ఓడి ఆఫ్ జువాలజీ, సైనింగ్ అవుట్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. టుమారో వి షుడ్ మీట్. ఓకేనా, థ్యాంక్ యూ.